everyone. So as you can tell by the intro, this is my first college weekly vlog, and I know some of you have been watching me since day one of Vlogmas on December 1st, and if you have been watching me for that long of a time, thank you so much for subscribing and everything. I really have loved getting to know you all over the past month and a half. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Catherine. I am a sophomore business major at USC. I'm originally from the Bay Area, but came down here for school, obviously. And there's a whole lot more about me that you can discover by watching my winter break daily vlogs or my Vlogmas videos. So those will all be on my channel as well as linked down below. But this kind of portion of the video is just going to be more administrative stuff besides an introduction, kind of talking about the structure of how I'm going to do my weekly vlogs, because as you know, I've never done them before. It's kind of up in the air as far as my approach. But every single week we're going to start with a weekly quote. I am a huge fanatic of quotes. I might not be the most well-spoken person myself, but if I can pull a quote out, definitely can add some support to not only my life but yours. This week's quote is, and I chose that quote because this week is my first week of classes. Today's actually Tuesday. My vlogs will run Monday through Sunday. So I'll film Monday through Sunday and they'll be posted on the following Monday. But this week I did not want to vlog my first day of school just because it was my first day not daily vlogging, and to be perfectly honest, I needed my full attention. I'm kind of uncomfortable with my class schedule this semester just because usually I have like 3 business classes and this many elective courses I have to complete to finish my education, but this semester I couldn't work out many business classes, so I'm taking 2 business classes, an accounting and a finance course, which I know I'm going to absolutely fail at, and it's going to be wretched and horrible for me. And then I'm taking one general elective course, which will be my last one of my college education, so it's on Zen and Taoism, and it just kind of completes that credit. And then my other classes don't really have anything to do with anything, and I'm just taking them because I need to fill up units, which feels weird to me because I don't have a minor, because I'm actually graduating in 3 years from USC, since I brought in a lot of credit from high school and my business major allows it. So I'm also taking a class in occupational therapy, which is basically how to make yourself a better person, how to go and do de-stressful things, or how to live a healthier lifestyle. So that's going to be a really cool, fun class. I'm taking that with my boyfriend, Austin, and my roommate, Talene, so that's going to be really fun. And then I'm going to my web analytics for media class, which is in the journalism school. Apparently my friend said that is not a good class at all. It's like all seniors in that class, and they're all journalism majors, and they all know what they're doing, and she expects too much from you. And so she said the best decision she made all semester was dropping that course, and all of the friends that stayed in the course affirmed that. So for the first time in forever, I'm going to have to drop a class, I think, depending on how it goes today. And then in the evening tonight on Tuesdays from 7 to 10, I have my first ever cinema course. And USC has the best cinema program in the world, so you have to take a class there sometime. And this one was recommended to me because the professor is really accomplished. He taught the head of Marvel Entertainment, so that's crazy. And the class is 3 hours because you get to watch a movie, and there's usually a guest speaker. So it should be really cool, but I'm not sure what the expectations are like because I'm not a cinema student. So I don't know how the grading's gonna go or anything, so I'm really worried about that. So it's just I think this semester is all about becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable and realizing that none of this is actually that influential in my life. So the quote kind of just keeps you grounded, keeps you settled, keeps you from getting overwhelmed by wanting to do really well and everything, and just understand that no matter what you do, the sun's gonna set, the sun's gonna rise. You have a new day. You'll always have more days too. So that's the quote of the day. It'll be changing every single week, and I'll talk about it in terms of why I chose it and everything. Other than that, the length of this video. This one for sure is going to be very long. So if you hate this length, I don't think any more of them will be this long. But also it's weird for me because I'm used to daily vlogging where I literally have 40, so many hours of footage compared to I feel most other vloggers. I just have a lot more footage than I should. So it's going to be hard to weekly vlog and only pull up the camera sometimes. So I'm not going to be pulling up the camera necessarily every day, but I will pull out the camera at times I think you would like to see. And then in between the clips to know, so how you know it's a different day is I'll be doing a time lapse. So if you see a time lapse, it means the next day, the next clip is a different day. So that's how I'm going to separate those. But in terms of length, since I've never done this before, I don't have a point of reference. On my daily vlogs, I asked you all what's the best time, and you replied, but I don't have a weekly vlog to do that with. So I'm going to follow Anne-Marie's lead. Anne-Marie is another sophomore at USC business major, and she also has been doing daily vlogs, but she's been doing weekly vlogs for so long, ever since her first day of freshman year, so you can watch all of those on her channel. I'll also have that linked. And so she does about 20 minutes or so I'm going to try to keep these to like 20 minutes. And obviously this one's going to be long just because I've already been talking for so long, but that's my goal. And hopefully I can get to that. So that's where I'm at right now. It is 9:30 and I'm heading off to my finance class for the day. And I actually have class from 10 a.m. to like 10 p.m. on Tuesdays with like an hour break here, an hour and a half break there. So it's going to be a pretty busy day. I doubt I'll pull out the camera another time. One of the benefits of living in a house, you have a kitchen and people all over the place to make you coconut buns at 11 p.m. on a Wednesday night. Shout out to Ryan.
Mazel tov. This is the product of 3 hours.
You spent 3 hours on these?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so
No,
good.
I spent 4 hours on it, but it was supposed to take 3 hours, so.
Oh my god. It's really good. Okay, well, here it goes. So it's a Thursday night, and I really like it when vloggers take a little bit out from their usual footage of I'm doing this, here's this, I'm eating this, and they just get to sit down and talk to you. So I'm gonna plug in a little bit of that here, even though I already have injected a lot of it into this video. As you all know, and as if you check my Twitter, today was a pretty disheartening day. Alan Rickman died, who was the actor for Snape in all, I guess technically 8 Harry Potter films. I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd, so I wore my Deathly Hallows necklace today. This is from Brandy Melville a few years back. My dad read those books to me every single night before I'd fall asleep, so they definitely mean a ton to me, and definitely was hard to hear of his passing. But also, in huge news today, Miranda Sings has her own Netflix show / series, so Team Internet is winning, which is really, really awesome, and I'm a huge Miranda, so both things definitely took a toll on my heart, as you could say. But also on the note of bad and good things, I ended off my daily vlog series, which if you haven't seen, please go watch those and love those. I feel so bad that they just kind of like died and I'm not daily vlogging anymore, even though I am weekly vlogging. But the last one of the series, which is called Goodbye Forever, I'm kind of feeling really melancholy about my classes, and I'm happy to say that has turned around. I actually, for the first time ever, like ever, in my 19 years of life, I dropped not only 1, but 2 classes so that I could take a different class. My cinema class was really cool, but not geared towards me. Usually this class is structured so that like it's 1 film per semester, so like in past years, it's been like The Avengers or like Her by Spike Jonze, which is literally my favorite film of all time. So I heard about that. Every single week they bring in a different head of department. So they bring in Spike Jonze one week, then the head of the soundtrack for 1 week, then the head of the animation. And so you get to hear from all those people and hear about the intimate details of how your favorite film was made. This semester, however, the subject of the course was about a film from a recent USC grad. So it's a very like small DIY film that's going to Sundance, but it was very much for people that want to enter the film industry like right after they graduate. So like the screenwriters, producers, directors that really want to do this and want to figure out how to do it for a living like at a young age, which wasn't me, it wasn't my course. It was 90% on 1 midterm, 1 final, and I've never taken a film course before, so I decided to drop that and drop my web analytics for media, which I thought would really help me gauge the growth of my YouTube channel and stuff, but it conflicted with the class I wanted to take to replace the film class, which is a gender studies class, and it is called Intro to LGBTQ Studies, and I am so excited that the professor today, I have never not looked at a clock in a class like I have in it. Like I literally had no idea that an hour and 30 minutes had gone by the end of class. Today we were talking all about doxas, which is a Latin word for basically the cultural message or unsaid, just kind of understood message that this is the way we do things. So, for example, one doxa is, don't go swimming 30 minutes after you eat. Or another doxa is blue is a boy's color, pink is a girl's color. Or another doxa is that if I say the word nurse, the image in your mind is a woman in scrubs. And the kind of undoxa, or the unnorm thing that we think about, is a male nurse. By placing that adjective before nurse, it becomes readily apparent that a male nurse is not typical. Nurse is what we think of when we think of a female, which is a topic I think about all the time, such a cool topic. And actually, it was paralleled in my finance course, which was held like an hour or two before it, because the professor was talking about basically like your financial strength and profits and whether or not Facebook's female CEO should be ousted and fired. He kept saying Facebook's female CEO over and over again, and I was like, I don't know why he keeps saying female CEO, like them firing a female CEO is somehow different than just firing their CEO, who happens to be a female. Like, it was very important to him that he kept saying like female, female, female. Because when we say CEO, I guess just the natural tendency is to think of a man. So that's why it's so important not to make those assumptions. But like, that's what a doxa is. It's like society has like bred that in us. So it was cool to like see those things connected. And it really, really sparked my love for learning. Like, I'm so passionate about this class. Like, I'm really, really happy in it. And I know I'm going to learn a ton. And it made me realize that I perform so much better in an environment that's structured around discussion and talking and expressing your opinions. And that's why classes like accounting and finance are so hard for me, because they're very black and white. There's nowhere to really express your opinion. It's just expressing the answer to a question. And they're not things I use in my daily life. Like, I don't use balance sheets in my daily life. Business is very much something that you can teach it, but it's something that you learn on the job. Like, you're not going to apply these concepts and really master them until you're on the job. So it's hard for me to learn in a lecture style format. Which is why I'm much better at business classes like business comm or marketing or leadership, where you talk about your experiences and talk about what you know and apply these things like literally right into your clubs or right into your YouTube channel. And that's why I love having YouTube channels. I get to express my opinions to all of you and document these things and document and express my thoughts. So I definitely will still be pursuing my business major. It's not made me like rethink I want to get a business major, because while I would probably enjoy being a gender studies major better or being a comm major better, I want to be in business. I want to be making decisions. I want to have influence. I want to be leading and managing, and I want to be in the marketing realm. And a gender studies major would be awesome, but I can still take those classes and receive the degree that's going to allow me to do what I want in the future. So that's where I'm at right now. It's Friday afternoon. I'm in the car with Brad. If you know him from... Hello.
Oh, they know me.
Oh, he has fans. I'm sure some of you recognize Brad from my daily vlogs. Now we are driving, obviously, to Disneyland. Got my Mickey ears on because we're doing a tips video. And so we're gonna do that for the next couple of hours. I'm not gonna film a lot in the park just because you gotta wait to see the actual video on my main channel for that. But just want to update you too. Maybe I will film the park. We'll see. Yes, maybe no. Anything to say, Brad?
Get ready for some great footage. You've got some Disneyland experts coming right at you. Can't wait. Thanks to all my loyal fans as well. You're the reason I come back.
So we filmed probably 90% of the video, taking a pit stop because my lovely dedicated assistant, what's your engagement editor?
I'm your audience engagement editor.
Yeah, he needs some lunch. So he's got the Mars Anara because it's a space-themed little eatery, which I really appreciate Disney's puns. Breadstick, of course. And as we'll show you in the video, free cup of large water. It's the large that matters. Video's done, so we got a celebratory whip.
Don't whip.
Whip. And because I watched another YouTube video on Design Guide, if you actually go in the line inside the ride, like as opposed to like outside the ride, it's a way shorter line. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Touch tips. Dang it!
Putting your tip.
All right, we're here at, what's this called?
Someplace.
Disneyland Theater. Disney's Magical Map, I think.
We don't come here.
We've never been here before, but we ran into a tour guide coworker or ex-coworker because she graduated, and she works here as Rapunzel. We're yelling at him. So we're gonna see her in the show now. We're in like primetime seats. All night we're like, very excited.
So excited.
So excited. I was like,
All that time, never even knowing just how blind I've been.
that's right. Looks so great.
And it's like the sky is blue.
Oh yeah.
And it's warm and real bright. And the world is somehow shaped.
Why you do that? It looks really scared. Okay.
What?
Cats in Disneyland linger far too long. Just kidding. They're actually supposed to come out at night so that they can catch all the mice.
They do?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Not inside the park, I think. Oh no, yeah, inside the park.
Oh, this cat's killing Mickey. Mickey Mouse?
You're right. You're right.
He's like really overwhelmed with how early he came out.
Yeah, he's like,
like,
oh
holy
god,
shit, what
I'm
do
on
I
East
do?"
Coast time. Last night was Friday night, and as you saw, Friday I went to Disneyland with Brad. That went wonderfully. And then literally as we were driving home, my friend Sarah, who you've seen in the winter break vlog, she's a high school friend, but she also goes to college in Southern California. She asked me if I wanted to go to a free concert with a bunch of DJs in Little Tokyo in LA. And so I was like, sure. So we went there. But now it's Saturday, and after doing some work and just kind of lounging around, we have...
I'm back!
We have somewhat of a date night. He's looking really cute in his like J. Crew, and I'm literally wearing a sweatshirt and soccer pants because I'm not feeling so hot. Story of our relationship right here is he looks amazing and I don't. But anyway, we're driving to Burbank right now, or he is, because we're going to IKEA to give him a new desk chair. I love IKEA, and we're gonna eat dinner there because their food is wonderful, and he needs his protein through meatballs. And then we are going to see Hateful Eight, because Quentin Tarantino is his favorite director. Favorite movie's Pulp Fiction. I hate violence in movies. Like, oh, this is his wallet if any of you are Pulp Fiction fans. I hate violence, but decided to go see this with him, so that'll be our night in Burbank. Ah, yes. Ah, yeah. You got 2 full plates. This is a white utopia right here.
Hey, look, my pants moving.
Austin found his desk chair. Just put the desk on his lap. Happy boy. Whee! That's what I would do when I came to IKEA as a child. Spin in every chair in the spinner bowl. Look at this champ. It's my car and he's washing the windows. That's some good service, pal.
Working at the car wash.
How'd you like that movie?
Phenomenal. I love it. You should all go see it, but not if you're squeamish.
Yeah, if you don't like blood, good luck. I don't want to say murder mystery, but it's like kind of like a crime whodunit sort of scenario. So it's a really, really cool movie, and it's set in like the 1800s, which is so weird and unappealing, but Quentin Tarantino makes it appealing, and that's what I appreciate about him. So that's my movie of the month, because I don't want to pay for movies that are ridiculously expensive, but they're fun and they allow you to kind of escape your own reality for a bit, because sometimes you get wrapped up in your own troubles and your job and your homework and everything. But movies are like, whoop, got nothing to worry about. It's kind of like Disneyland. Got nothing to worry about. You're at a movie. You're all good. Thanks, hon.
No problem.
This morning, the two of us got breakfast at a really good breakfast place. Now we are using one of my Christmas gifts. My mom gave me tickets to Cirque Du Soleil, and so we parked really far away because it was a $25 fee, and so we're both very sweaty now from walking up the hill to Dodger Stadium. But here's the tent. It's Austin's very first time. He has no idea what to expect, but I'm very excited. First time! Phoebe's first time. Where we're literally, that's the stage, this is us. Thanks, Mom. It's so cool. This little dude. It's so cute. What'd you think?
It's so good. It's really cool.
So So as I said at the beginning of the video, my vlogs will go Monday to Sunday. So today is Sunday night. We had a wonderful time at Cirque Du Soleil. Now I'm back at home, and I actually have school off tomorrow, as a lot of you probably do, but I'll be spending it doing work. I have a presentation to prepare for, and internships to apply to, and YouTube videos to work on, so tomorrow won't be a fun day since I spent the last couple of days over the weekend doing crazy fun stuff. It's wonderful to share with you what the first week of school is like, and of course this is the first vlog. I'd love to know, 1, did you like the length of this video? Would you be okay with it being longer, or would you like to just be like a 15-minute video, just be like very, very choppy, but have like good chunks of video in it? I'd love to know that. I'd love to know the content you want to see. I didn't film in the classroom. I didn't really film that much like on campus. I mostly concentrated on like the other aspects of college, but if you want to see like little really small clips of like my lecture and what I do for lunch at school and me studying or anything like that, let me know. And otherwise, you know, anything you want to see in my life, let me know down below and I'll try to work something out for all of you. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next weekly vlog in a week from now, and Kath are out.